So the funny thing about moving is sometimes you forget certain things, and I left my regular cupcake pans in my oven. So, mini cupcakes. They'll be adorable. And you could eat like 4 of them and not feel as guilty.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drops, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride.
Today you will need 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, the zest of 1 large lemon, 1 stick of butter, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So to begin, I'm going to combine a few things. I'm going to take my sugar and I'm going to take my lemon zest. And I'm just going to add it all into the bowl of sugar. And then I'm just going to sort of grab it and rub it into the sugar. So really get the oils out. They'll exfoliate your hands. It's like you're at a spa. It's all going to be kind of lumpy. Set that aside. And I'm going to combine my liquids. So I have my milk and I'm going to add my vanilla. I almost just threw that out. That'd be good. And then I'm also going to add to this my lemon juice, about a teaspoon. And then finally, take your flour, add your leavener, and your salt. Now I'm going to take my mixing bowl, have my butter in it. Butter is softened. I'm going to add my sugar, and I'm going to cream this together with the paddle attachment. Scrape your bowl, and now I'm going to slowly add my eggs one at a time. Scrape your bowl again right around the dimple just to make sure that you don't miss any butter. Now we're going to add our dry and our wets alternating. Our dries in 3 additions and our wets in 2. So add 1/3 of your dries into the mixing bowl. Let this start to mix. And then right before it's all incorporated, start to add your wets. And stop the mixer and scrape your bowl. Add your second third. Mix slowly and stream in your wets. And finally, add the rest of your dries. Just mix until incorporated. And your batter is all set. I have these little teeny cupcake cups. I'm gonna line this pan with them. They don't fit too snug, but it works. I've done it before. It's okay. So now I'm just gonna take a small scoop and scoop even scoops of the batter into these cups. So this recipe is gonna make roughly 1 million cupcakes. These are going to go into a 350-degree oven, and they're going to bake just until they're puffed up, and when you push down them, they spring right back up, just like a normal cake. Half a cup of seedless raspberry jam, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1 pound of cream cheese, 1 1/2 sticks of butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So for the frosting, I'm going to start by combining in another bowl sugar and the jam. And just sort of mix them together. What we're gonna try and do here is dissolve the sugar into the jam, so you don't get any of that grainy texture in the frosting until you can't see any of the white sugar, and then just set it aside. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take my mixing bowl and I'm gonna add my cream cheese, which is softened, and then same with my butter, also softened. Add it right into the mixing bowl, and then we're gonna beat this together with the paddle attachment just until it's nice and fluffy and light. Once you let your jam and sugar sit for a few minutes, you can add this to our bowl. Do this the safer way. Mix this up until it's all even. And you have your frosting. When your cupcakes are out, they're gonna look like these. When you push down the top, they'll spring right back up. So let these cool and then we can pipe the frosting on top. If you do not have a piping bag, you can use a large Ziploc bag. I'm gonna use a 843 star tip at the tip of the bag. Careful not to cut it too big. You'd rather cut it too small than too big because there's not really any going back. Pull the tip through until it's nice and snug. Put your hand in there. Now fill her up. Kind of awkwardly shaped, but that's okay. Grab one of your cooled cupcakes and just pipe right around. And then you're all set. Thanks a lot for baking with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next week.